Namaste, yogis, yoginis. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be. Today, I have Chi with me. She'll be our student, and we'll be taking you through a sun class, really focused in on building your sensitivity to prana and also cultivating prana, your energy. And in this practice, a sun practice specifically focused on pran vayu, is about the energy that is upward moving and also inward moving at the same time. And yogis say that we're only as good as the prana we have access to. So today's practice really is about cultivating that energy and becoming more sensitized to it at the same time. So I'm looking forward to deliver this practice to you. So in the end, after our sequences of asana, we'll end with a Kriya meditation on the light of the heart, Vishok Jyotir, which is a quite simple yet quite powerful at the same time Kriya meditation. And I think everyone will be able to work with it. So I'm looking forward to bringing you through this. And so to get started, we're just going to begin with a Mukha very quickly, and then we'll move right into some asana. Let's begin. All right, here we go. Thank you. All right, Mukha I'm going to take you through one. You can just pause for a second. We're just going to have strong arms, bent knees here, and we're extending up through the spine. And then we're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale, fold forward, and blast out with pursed lips through our mouth, not through our nose. So it's a little bit like this. Inhale, exhale, inhale. All right, so we're going to do two together. Feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Arms nice and strong. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Stand here and rest. Take it in for a second. All right, let's get started. I'm down to all fours, and we're going to work through a dynamic all fours to downward dog. So to get on the same page, take an inhale here. Exhale, hips up and back to downward dog. You can keep your knees bent here. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, up and back to downward dog. Good. Nice and long through the spine. Good. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to downward dog. Good. One more. Inhale to all fours. And exhale, up and back to downward dog. Good. We want to stay here for a moment. Inhale deep into the chest. Exhales out through the belly. Today's practice is about building up the inhale. So even while we're here, focus in on your inhale, making sure that you're getting a deep, pure breath all the way up into the upper rib cage and upper chest, almost into the clavicle area. It's very good. On your next exhale, I want you to step forward to the top of the mat. Good. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Good. Rest here for a moment. Now inhale with straight arms, rise all the way up to standing. And exhale, lower your arms by your sides. Perfect. Very good. Now we're going to move into a dynamic warrior one. So please step a little bit closer to the front of your mat. Perfect. Now take your left leg back. Perfect. Point your toes out just a little bit. Take your leg back a little bit further. Nice. We get a good length there. All right, to get on the same page, we're going to be moving through a warrior one. So we're going to be bending our right knee. Inhale, rise up, and then exhale, straightening the leg. You can follow my directions. So inhale, bend your right knee, swing your arms up over your head. Exhale, lower your arms back down, straighten your right knee. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, straighten your right knee for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 7 on your own. Exhale 4. One last one. Inhale all the way to 8. And when you get to the top, hold here and exhale. Nice. Stay here, keeping inhalations and exhalations at a 4 count. In for 4, out for 4. But each of your inhales, pay special attention to the inhales deep into the chest, even if it's just for a 4 count. Keep going. You're good. Really want to dig deep into that inhale breath. On your next exhale, I want you to straighten your right knee, lower your arms. On your next exhale, straighten your knee, lower your arms, and step to the front of the mat. Perfect. Stand here, pause, take it in for a moment. Should already, again, feel some energy building up in the chest area. Let's go to the other side. So step your right leg back. Good. Toes out just ever so slightly, about a 45-degree angle. Hands by your side. Exhale. Inhale, bend your left knee, raise your arms up over your head. Exhale, straighten your left knee, lower your arms down by your side. Perfect. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, straighten your knee, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale on your own for 7. Exhale for 4. Now inhale for 8. Deep breath into the chest. Really build up that prana. Cultivate that in the upper chest area. And when you get to 8, hold here at the top. Exhale for 4. And bring your breaths back to an even count of 4 in and 4 out. Don't forget to keep the breath deep into the chest. And your eyes should be pointed straight at the horizon. We're about cultivating the energy, sensitizing to it, but also very important to the yoga practice is remaining stable, even in these tough, more gritty times. We're going to keep you holding here in this position for another moment. On your next exhale, straighten your left knee, lower your arms, and step to the front of the mat. Rest here for a moment. Okay. Next, I want you to take a wide stance. So let's take a look. Take a wide stance looking at the camera. Perfect. A little bit wider. Nice. And from here, our front leg will be the right leg for the moment because this is where we kept starting on. So you want to point your right toes completely out, your left toes in just a little bit. All right. And we're going to move through a dynamic warrior 2. So for this, I'm going to run them through a quick demonstration so there's no misunderstanding. So we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend our right knee. Swing the left arm over. And we're going to hold here for a second. Inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to stay here, but lower our left arm back towards our side. Inhale, swing our arm back up and over for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6, 3, 5, 6. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 7. Swing the arm up over the head. Nice and gracefully, straight arm. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 8, swinging up over the head. And we're going to hold here on 8. Nice. Now we're going to stay here. Inhales and exhales again. Deep breaths into the side area. Feel all of that rib cage as you go through it. And if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more on the inhale, in between the inhale and the exhale, you can have a breath retention, a kumbhaka. Hold the breath there for a moment or two. Just really feel the breath and the energy building up and releasing from this whole side area. It's an incredible way to release a lot of untapped energy, especially in the side of your body. On your next exhale, look down towards the ground. Inhale, rise up with your arms rising up as well. Exhale, bring your arms down by the side. Toes in, stand here for a moment. Really feel that energy just rushing up the left side of your body. Let's go to the other side. So left toes facing out, right toes in just a little bit. I won't demo this time, so we'll go straight into it. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your left knee, arm down, right arm swings over. Stay here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, swing the arm back to your side. Good. Inhale for 5, swinging the arm up, sweeping it up over the head. 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 7 on your own. Exhale for 4. And inhale now for 8 on your own. Deep up into the side areas of your chest. And when you get to the top, hold there. Exhale. And again, inhales and exhales evenly distribute, 4 in, 4 out. But deep inhales into the side rib cage area. Really unlock that energy. Really test yourself here. It's an easy position. We want to really dive into it. Nice straight line. And if you want to be looking up to the corner of the room or high up into the sky with your chest nice wide open. On your next exhale, look down towards the ground. Inhale, rise up, arms rising up. Exhale, arms by the side. Bring your toes in ever so slightly. Stand here, relax. Take that in for a moment. Now, after all of that energizing work between dynamic warrior 1 and warrior 2, what we want to do here is just calm down a little bit. And in order to do that, we're just going to do a simple forward fold from wide leg stance. I want you to inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, fold forward, flat back, hands to the ground. Inhale, rise up, half lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Bring your fingertips in line with your toe tips. And just relax here, extending the crown of your head towards the ground. Here we want to focus on belly breathing into the abdominal area. So really help us get grounded. Remember, today's practice is about really cultivating that energy, getting sensitized to it. But if we're all energy, we're going to have a lot of troubles with our entire practice. So we need to cool the jets a bit. And this is forward fold is like the quickest way to get there. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, flat back, rise all the way up. Exhale, lower your arms. Rest here, pause here. Okay, that takes us through most of the standing work. Now we're going to get into some more of closer to our peak poses, which is back bending. In order to get there, please step to the front of the mat. Perfect. I'm just going to work through a very, very simple dynamic movement. So please inhale, raise your arms up over your head. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into high plank. Inhale here in high plank for a moment. Exhale, shift forward, come all the way down to the ground. Beautiful. Inhale, baby cobra, and then up through all fours, and then into hips up into downward dog. Exhale, perfect. Stay here for 2 breaths. On your next inhale, come to all fours again. Perfect. Exhale, sit back onto your heels, Vajrasana. From here, we're going to move into a dynamic Ustrasana, camel. So what I would like you to do from this position is take your hands to your back. Perfect. And I'm going to do a demonstration before we get started, just so there's no confusion for anyone. So very quickly, a static Ustrasana is typically in a position like this. But we're going to modify it a bit to stay dynamic, because we've done a lot of dynamic work today. And so we're going to hands at the back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands back to hips. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, back. Chin level down. Natural Jalandhara Bandha. Kumbhaka we're holding here. And then exhale, come back forward. So we're going to move through 3 of those. So let's get started. Please take your hands to the sacrum behind your back. Inhale, rise up onto your knees, sweeping your arms up over your head. Exhale, sweep your arms back down to your hips. Pause here a moment. Roll your shoulders back. Now inhale, lean back. Good. Kumbhaka, hold here. Jalandhara Bandha. You don't want your chin facing up. You want it down just like cheeses here. Hold a little bit longer. Exhale, come forward and back onto your knees, onto your heels, sorry. Rest here. Feel that energy already building up again into the chest area. That deep breath into the chest. Let's take your hands behind your back again. Inhale, rise up on your knees. Sweep your arms up over your head. Exhale, sweep your arms down to your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lean back a little bit further. Get a nice arch on the back. Nice. Jalandhara Bandha naturally is used. Exhale, come forward. Sit back on your heels again. Pause here a moment. So the third and final one, I want you to hold for as long as you possibly can. So let's get started. Hands behind the back to the sacrum. Inhale, rise up onto your knees. Sweep your arms above your head. Exhale, bring your arms back down to your hips. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lean back. Jalandhara Bandha. Hold the breath in Kumbhaka. Stay here as long as you can. Let that get very sensitized into the chest area. Your whole awareness should be on your chest right now. Nowhere else. Keep holding. When you're ready, exhale, come forward, and sit gently back onto your heels. Rest here. Good job. Come to all fours. Inhale, come up to high plank. Just a high plank. Nice. Exhale again, shift forward. Bend your elbows rather, sorry. Come all the way down to the ground. We're going to move into a static Dhanurasana, bow pose in just a moment. Your forehead on the ground. Lay your arms by your side. Relax here for a moment. This is today's peak pose. Although, again, it's a fairly simple pose, it is very challenging, especially when we sit you in this pose for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, depending on how strong you really are. This is where yogis can be born, in a simple pose like Dhanurasana. Personally, it's my favorite. So to get us ready and get into it, take an inhale here while you're laying on the ground. Exhale. Bend your knees. Good. Now grab your ankles and inhale, rise up. Exhale, stay here. Stay calm and steady. Now, in this position, because your belly is on the ground, it's really almost impossible for you to breathe into your belly area. Your oxygen is forced into the upper lobes of your lungs. And so you want to use this, find the extra space in your lungs at the top of your chest, away from your belly. Find that space, find that energy at the same time. And if you want to add a little bit of complexity to this, push your ankles away from your back, pulling your wrists ever so slightly farther away. Deep breaths into the chest. If you focus on that breath in the chest, the shaking, the pain, it'll all subside. It's really good. On your next exhale, slowly lower down your legs, your arms, your head, and place your head to one side. For the sake of balance, turn your head to the other side. Now, we spent a bit of time building up that energy through some deep back bends. Now what we want to do, as I said earlier, part of pranvayu is to not only have an upward movement, but we also want to have an internalizing movement of pranvayu, of the energy. So one way we can do that is with some simple, light, short twists. So what we're going to do here really quickly before we get into that, though, is please bring your hands up by your shoulders. Good. Press up through all fours and come back into child's pose to rest for another moment. Good. Stay here. Again, cooling the jets for a bit. Deep breaths in and out of the belly area. This child's pose is both a forward fold and a little bit of an extension if you're reaching out your fingertips to the edge of the mat if possible. Now to come out of child's pose, inhale, draw your arms back in towards your knees and come up to sit on your heels. Perfect. So I'd like you to swing your legs around towards the front of the mat, and we're going to come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. I'm going to quickly demo, although not mirror. So you can follow along with me at the same time. So you want to draw your right leg in, take your right leg up over your left leg, lean off to your left side, swing your left knee around. Good. Make sure both sit bones are nicely planted on the ground. You want to use your right hand as a kickstand here behind you. Inhale, and then exhale. You want to twist and bring this elbow out and around the outside of your right knee, and you want to look towards the back, gaze over your right shoulder. If holding it here with your elbow is too hard, then just wrap your arm around your knee, but keep the twist going as well. And in this position, you want to focus in on belly breathing once again. Here, as we come towards the end of the asana section of the practice, we really want to stabilize, create a tranquil place for ourselves to go into, to end the session, go into shavasana, and then into pranayama and meditation. We don't want to stay here too long in the twist. So to come out of it, look towards the front of your mat, exhale, and then inhale, untwist. Relax here for a moment. Whenever you're coming out of a twist, you want to be ready to inhale and then exhale. All right, let's go to the other side. Beautiful. Legs straight out in front. So from here, we're going to take the left leg, bring it in, bring the left leg up and over your right leg, lean to your right, bend your right knee. Take your left arm behind you, swing your right arm up, inhale, twist towards the left. Perfect. Gaze out over your left shoulder, and again, if you can't get the elbow out around the left knee, then just use your arm as a hook to hook around the left knee there. Nice, gentle belly breathing. Focus your energy and your mind straight into the belly area. Your next exhale, look towards the front of the mat. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, relax. Pause here for a moment. So remember, when we're coming out of a twist, we always want to be inhaling. All right. Straighten your legs out in front of you. And to end, we're going to do a crowd favorite of the practice, Paschimottanasana. So inhale, right, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, grab onto the front of your toes. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Try your best to keep your spine long and extended. If you feel your back rounding, then just straighten up a bit. You don't need to go into the fold so deep. We're going to stay here for a little bit, so get comfortable. And as you get more calm in this position, you'll be able to feel yourself be able to fold forward a little bit deeper each time. It's the beauty of this pose, is that as you sit here and rest your awareness in your abdominal area, your body naturally will relax. And as your body relaxes and your mind relaxes, you'll be able to fold a bit deeper here. But that's not the purpose of this position. The purpose of this position is to keep your back extended and as long as possible. Gentle breath in the abdominal area really helps us slow the mind down, creates a calm space. On your next exhale, straighten your arms up out over your toes. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Exhale, lower your arms down by your side, Dandasana. Pause here. Take that in. That sense of peace, calm, tranquility, groundedness, especially after all of the sun work that you've been doing. All right, really great practice. I want you to swing around, bring your head to the front of the mat. We're going to lay down into Shavasana. Get yourself comfortable here. If you need a bolster to put up underneath your legs, or you need a pillow or something, do you want a bolster on your legs? All right. You can use such thing. Make yourself more comfortable. Perfect. If you need a light eye mat, put over your eyes. It's too bright. You can also grab that for yourself. Your arms should be out by your side. Your legs a little bit wider. Nice. And I want you to bring your attention to your abdominal area for the next minute or so. On every inhale, I want you to sense a bit of energy being brought into your body, revitalizing energy. And on every exhale, feel a bit of groundedness, a release happening. It's very natural. Inhale, sense of energetic vitality coming into the belly. Exhale, releasing. And as you breathe in and out of your belly, on the inhales, your belly should be rising up. Don't be afraid of a big belly. And exhale, belly button back. Full exhale. Slowly take your awareness away from the inhale and exhale into the belly. And just rest in the energy that you have built up through the practice today. slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. Breath inhale and exhale. Now bring your awareness back to your body. Begin to wiggle your toes a bit. Wiggle your fingers a bit. If you need to, stretch out a bit. Raise your arms up over your head and stretch them out. Nice long stretch. Work your back a little bit today. Lower them back down and then roll over onto your right hand side. Just take a moment here. And when you're ready, find your cushion, sit up, and get yourself into a comfortable position for Pranayama and Kriya meditation. I'll sit right next to Chi here. I usually like to sit on a higher bolster. We'll let Chi take advantage of the higher bolster today. Don't be shy when sitting into pranayama and meditation. The most important thing is that you're comfortable, so that you can have a nice long spine. And also very important is to make sure your hips are actually up and over your knees. So as we move into the second half of today's practice, into pranayama and kriya, we're going to start with a pranayama to kind of enliven our energies through our breath. It's called Surya Vedana. And with Surya Vedana, we're going to use the Vishnu mudra, which is you take your peace fingers, fold them forward, and you're going to be using your thumb and your ring finger as your stop gaps on your nose. So just to practice really quickly, come into Vishnu mudra, take your ring finger and your thumb to the bridge of your nose, and then slide them down to the cartilage area, and that's where the bone meets the cartilage. That's where you're going to be pressing on to stop the breath in either nostril. You can relax for a second. After the pranayama, we're going to move into a kriya on the light of the heart, and with it, it's a very simple meditation where you're highly focused on an energy kind of in the chest area, where where you are seeing or feeling that energy right here in your sternum area. So in order to get started, let's begin. Just close your eyes, lengthen up through your back and the back of your neck, and begin with inhales and exhales through your nose. As you inhale, feel the air pass through the nostrils. As you exhale, once again, feel it exit through your nostrils and out into the space in front of your face. Inhale. Exhale. Take a few more breaths here on your own to get settled. So to begin with Surya Vedana, we're going to be inhaling through our right nostril and exhaling through our left. So inhale through the right and exhale through the left. So to begin, Bend your right elbow. Bring your hand into a Vishnu mudra. Bring your fingers, your ring finger and your thumb to your nose. Settle it in that nice soft cartilage area. Take a few more breaths in and out through both nostrils. Get on the same page. Inhale, exhale. Close your left nostril. Inhale through the right. Close your right. Exhale through the left. Close the left. Open the right. Inhale to the right. Close the right. Open the left. Exhale to the left. Close the left. Open the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Close the left. Inhale to the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Close the left. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Continue on your own. Close the right and exhale through the left. As you inhale through your right, you should feel the energy pulling up from in front of your face, up into the left-hand side of your brain. So we're using the Pingala Nadi, the sun side of our body, pulling it up through the right-hand side, and then it crosses over into our brain to bring energy and light into that left-hand side of our brain. And when we're exhaling, we're actually cooling ourselves down just for a moment. So the inhale is drawing energy up from around your body, through your nostril, and into the left side of your body, really activating the sun. On your next inhale, you can visualize the sun just below your right nostril, and you want to inhale the heat, the energy from the sun up through the nostril and into the left-hand side of your brain. Inhale. Feel that energy building up in the left-hand side of your brain. Continue on. After your next exhale, you can lower your arm back down to your side, resting on your thigh or knee. Begin to inhale and exhale through both nostrils, keeping the breath quiet. Keeping your awareness on the left side of your brain there with the light and energy that has built up over the past few minutes. Keep your awareness on that light, on that energy that you can feel, maybe see on the left side of your brain. And however you want to, just consciously move that light down through your neck and throat area. Slowly, carefully, consciously. Move it down through the neck, through the clavicle, and let all of that light just sit in your chest area for a few moments. Allow your breath to rest, be calm. That light should be filling up the whole chest area right now. Stay completely focused there for a moment. And as we move into our Kriya meditation on the light of the heart, the yogis know that we are closest to the divine with the absolute, actually in the heart. It's not up in the third eye, it's actually in the heart. And so it's here that we want to build up the most sensitivity. That light that's in your chest, now see a flame in the center of your chest, a small flame the size of an almond. See it burning there. On your next inhale, see that flame expand. Feel it expand all the way through all of your chest, up into your shoulders. And when you exhale, see that light, that flame contract back to the small almond flame in the center of your heart. Inhale, see that flame expand all throughout your chest. Find every area for that flame to expand into, that light to expand into it. See it. Maybe you feel it. Exhale, see that flame contract to the size of an almond in the center of your chest. Inhale, see it expand. Exhale, see it contract. Inhale, see it expand all throughout your chest. Really see it. Feel it. Exhale, see it contract. Spend a few moments inhaling and exhaling, seeing the flame expand and contract. slowly begin to relax your breath, a gentle breath in and out. As you relax your breath, your mind will also become more relaxed. But even though your breath is relaxed, the flame will continue to expand and contract on its own, like it has an energy and mind all of its own. And as you relax, the light expanding and contracting, you become the light. And the light becomes you. You become the light, and the light becomes you. As you and the light become one, you begin to want less, desire less in the outside world. Yogis call this Ananda Shakti, the space where we are absolutely content, right here, right now, in this light of the heart. If you're working with a mantra, let your mantra begin to unfold from this light. If you don't have a mantra that you're working with, simply work with Om. And allow Om to unfold from this light. Rest here. Completely aware of your mantra unfolding from the light. Continue as long as you like, to bring this practice to a close, bringing your palms together towards the center of your chest. Bow your head in. And to give thanks to all of our teachers, whoever they may be and wherever they may be in the world. And to give thanks to ourselves for taking the time for this practice. We say namaste.